This is the Sugar Skull embroidery practice video. And for this, we will be working with a worksheet, practicing the back stitch for outlining and the satin stitch for filling in. You will need a pair of scissors, some tape, embroidery floss, and an embroidery needle. You'll single thread your needle without tying a knot, just letting that tail hang loosely. And you'll begin by bringing your needle through the back of the worksheet through the first X. You're going to pull the needle all the way through until you just have a little bit of the tail left. Then you'll turn your paper over and use that tape to tape that tail down. Since we are working with paper and not fabric, we are taping down our work. Now, we had just watched the back stitch video, so we know that we go backwards. So we go backwards and then we bring the needle up through the bottom of the paper through the next X, bring it up, and then go backwards. We continue this motion all the way across this line on the worksheet. And this is going to give us practice for the back stitch. The back stitch is used for outlining shapes and also for creating line designs in our Sugar Skull embroidery. So this practice is going to be very helpful. Once you finish that front row, then you're going to move on to the second task. You're going to single thread your needle again, and you are going to use the back stitch to outline the teardrop. The teardrop is a contoured shape, so unlike a straight line, some of your back stitches can be longer than others, but when you go around curves, your back stitch needs to shorten so that it looks more contoured and not straight. So you are going to outline the teardrop with your back stitch, and then once you're finished with that, you are going to divide the teardrop in half with a long stitch, and then you're going to fill in with a satin stitch. You will fill in one half at a time, just like we saw in the video. So right here you can see me dividing the teardrop in half, and then I go on to fill it in using the satin stitch. All right, when you finish up the teardrop, it is then time to move down to the bottom of the worksheet. There is a sample Sugar Skull there, and there are designs that are line designs and then shapes that are filled in solid. Starting from the top of the Sugar Skull, working your way down to the bottom, you are going to outline the lines and fill in the solid shapes. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the flower by outlining the shapes of the flower, and then I'm going to fill in the solid circle in the middle. Once you're done with the design, you will move down to the next designs to continue your practice. Enjoy!